Yes, welcome back ladies and gentlemen, tankers of Blitz Turns to the channel. In today's video we're going to take a quick look at the P.43 and the Anniversary tank, the gift tank which you can get during the Blitz Turns 6 event. And the event itself is quite simple. You have these boosters which you get when you just play the game. If you play a bit you get some more boosters, then you can open gift boxes, you get balloons, and for these balloons you will get rewards. And one of them is eventually going to be the P.43 Anniversary tank. And if you would want to, you could just flick straight through that to that P.43 and then pay 6,000 gold for the tier 6 tank, which does look good, but how does it play? Let's look at the statistics first. Very quickly to the regular P.43 and then to 4 of the premium tanks available in tier 6, including the Wi-Fi Firefly, which is currently in the store as well. And you can see that it's basically the regular P.43 BIS, except for a slightly better aim time, a slightly bigger engine as well. But other than that, it's just the P.43 BIS. That's not a bad tank at all. I mean, you've got 225 in terms of alpha damage, which is a good shot at these tiers, quite a bit bigger than the Sentinels, the Fireflies of this world. But yeah, it's a tier 6 medium tank. So that means it will be quite good, I think, if you are a top tier tank. And you will kind of struggle if you are up against the KV3s, the ISs, the T29s, being held down smashes, etc. Then you really have to worry about your hit points and about your armor. And speaking of the armor, you've got 100 on the turret front, 50 all around on the side of the turret, the back of the turret, side of the hull, rear of the hull, and 80 on the front of the hull. It's angled backwards slightly, and because you have a fairly frontally mounted turret, it is a flexible tank. Couple that to your gun depression, which is 7 degrees. That's not bad. It's not as good as the M.2, for example. But not as bad as the Firefly Saunders, which has a brilliant gun, but 6 degrees gun depression is just stupid. 7 degrees, bit of a middle ground in that regard, and not a bad one at all. But if you have to trade against tanks, in the damage trade you might lose it, because you have the bigger bang for the buck, but your rate of fire is thus a bit slower. And if you then don't really have support of your heavy tanks who are trying to figure out how to shoot the enemy while they are sitting in the back. Yeah, KV1S is asking for help. There's not going to be any help there, and I have no idea where that shot went on a tier 1 heavy. But as I said, it is a tier 6 medium tank, which has about 1000 hit points, and those hit points can vanish very quickly. David's going to put a good shot into the front of this Jagdpanzer IV, who decided to shoot the tier 34 rather than shoot David. And David's then gonna poke over with 7 degrees of gun pressure, getting shot twice. He clears the Jagdpanzer IV. But I'm not quite sure if that was worth the trade-off. Clearing a gun is obviously good, but at the expense of nearly all your hit points. I mean, he's down to 1 shot for the big guns and 2 shots for the remainder of the enemy tanks. And he can shoot this M6 frontally, but he's cutting into his APCR. Speaking of which, if you're going to use that one, you're having 180 in terms of penetration and 190 still in terms of damage. So that's not bad at all. And I think you might even want to use calibrated shells to make sure you become that little bit of a, I don't know, makeshift tank destroyer thing. Oh no, type 50. No, move away. Yes. You stay there. Mate, you take the shots. I'm just going to relocate ever so slightly. I'm going to shoot the KV1, getting shot in the side. David is precariously low on hit points now, as you can see. He's going to turn around. Yes, shoot the KV, clear a tank, good stuff. And his teammate is calling for help, but there's not a lot that he can do. Cuts into APCR again, shoots the M6, gets a good roll, but the T-34-85 is down. And that means that David, no, he's not going to risk it for the biscuit. He's just going to run away. And with him running away and calling for help, that surges the KV1S into action, and the KV1S is now just going forward, and that's going to provide some valuable distraction at this tier, because as said, it is a tier 6 tank, which means that you will play with newer players. Probably there will be quite a few veteran players also trying to get this tank and then easing it quickly. So yeah, use it wisely, don't throw away your hit points too quickly, and just run away if needed. Because then you can survive and remain at 75 hit points, and then shoot a tank, and then the thunder just tracks him in place. the biggest gun in this game, and only doing track damage on the odds of a Type 58. Thank you very much, however, for that last skill. 6 skills for David, Mastery, Top Gun, High Caliber as well, as you can see. And there you have it, the P.43 Anniversario, the birthday tank in World of Tanks Blitz. Just a short video, but I hope you found this one helpful. Thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen, tankers of Blitz Universe. I'll catch you all on the next video. Cheers, happy tanking.